Blood and Betrayal, the Pacifica Royale, Los Angeles by Night, September 2013. Premise: a decade has passed and the nights of turmoil have faded into bitter memory, yet other dangers threaten vampire satiety. Hunters have become shockingly successful in locating and destroying their supernatural prey, and their deadly shadow now falls across the entirety of the American West Coast. Her Grace, Madame Guy, Camarilla Justicar for Clan Toreador, has called for a judicial conclave to determine the root cause behind the hunters' coordinated attacks. Maximilian Strauss, Prince of Los Angeles, will host the conclave aboard the Queen Mary, sometimes called the Grey Ghost. Vampire legend also speaks of a curse on the ship, then claims that anyone clever enough to find all the clues to lift the curse will be rewarded beyond all measure. Not merely a forum for undead politics, the conclave will also be the social event of the season. Already the Harpies are calling it the Pacifica Royale. The guest list includes important vampires, as few will dare to refuse the Justicar's summons to discuss such an important issue, especially when the hunters are a clear danger to everyone. It is whispered that there may even be spies from the Sabbat in attendance. As always, Clan Giovanni and the followers of Set intend to profit from a gruesome and uncertain situation. These clans have stated their intention to host a private party below decks, perhaps in the ship's old boiler room, where vampires may indulge their more violent tastes in a series of tournaments. The hosts have promised the victors of this blood pit competition prizes of great significance. Conclusion: a cabal of mortal hunters empowered with true faith and trained by the Second Inquisition surround the Queen Mary and are prepared for a devastating assault. However, they were stopped at the last minute as they paused to await their orders when one of the attending princes, Marcel Maret of Clan Malkavian, was blessed, allegedly by God, with stigmata. While the hunters waited for instruction, Madame Guy and Prince Maximilian Strauss of Los Angeles disagreed as to which was the host of the event. They engaged in a symbol to determine who would have ultimate authority at the conclave, each sending out a team to deal with hunters. Archon Ann Buckshot Jones led a force to eliminate the threat. The Justicar won the contest, confirming the Justicar's rights, but ultimately the mystery of who tipped off the hunters was left unsolved. A few suspected the Anarchs, as they seemed to spend most of the evening creating diversions. Something about the Queen Mary seemed to attract cursed artifacts and ghouls designed to test the moral character of the guests. Some of the known artifacts included Dracula's cape, the Phoenician orb, the scepter of Mithras, and Anku's necklace. Members of the Independent Alliance discovered that a single vampire was behind both the hunters and the cursed artifacts: the infamous Baron Vulgaire. What Baron Vulgaire paid Independent Alliance for their silence is not known, but he somehow convinced them that they were to truly become a player in the jihad. They would have to give up running blood pits and instead hold a symposium of their own.